On this week's edition of Destination Pro Arrival, we showcase top prospect Kyle Pro taking on Free Range Kara.
Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood farmer Free Range Kara back here at Destination Pro, where I thought I was going to be facing Badger Briggs, but it appears she didn't quite make it. Maybe she's hibernating. I don't know what Badgers do. But instead, they've paired me up with Kyle Pro, and the winner of our match goes on to join the Destination Invitational. So once I've finished with Kyle Pro and given him a good Midwest goodbye, I'm going to do-si-do my way right to the trophy of the Destination Invitational. I'm going to put it in the barn right next to my farm ribbons. Yeehaw!
Destination Pro. Kyle Pro is here to make his debut against Free Range Kara. Don't know much about her. Does she carry around like ducks, chickens, cows, pigs? Like, does she have like a haystack somewhere for these animals? But I don't know. I don't know nothing about her, but all I know is this: I am stronger than a pig. I am stronger than a horse. I could throw around Kara like a rag doll that she is. But here's a fact though. Afterwards, I'm going on to the 6-way to collect my missing piece, and that is that Destination Pro Cup.
Introducing first, he hails from Eagan, Minnesota, the missing piece, Kyle Pro. That's just gross. He's sweating that. All right. And his opponent, she hails from the smallest town in Minnesota, and is the only wrestler certified by the USDA, Free Range Kara.
Destination Pro, James Cardarelli with you, joined by Darren Corbin, and this is a big one. Free Range Kara taking on Kyle Pro, and the winner of this will move on for the Destination Invitational coming up later on this evening.
That's a huge opportunity, and we all know that when these shows, how often do we normally do these events? 3-4 times a year?
That's about right.
You got to make every win count, and this is a.
And Free Range Kara, she's been stacking wins ever since she arrived in Destination Pro, and another chance to prove herself against the missing piece, Kyle Pro.
Well, and Kyle Pro's already letting this Thief River Falls crowd get under his skin.
What are you about to say, kid?
As he's focused on the wrong things.
100%.
He's getting into it with a 10-year-old over here.
If he's going to want to win this match in advance, Kyle, focus on the match.
Well, that's something that you've been known to do too, Darren.
Yeah, but I'm always in control of my opponents. Look at my track record. I win my matches. Oh.
Yes, you are. You're nursing an injury. When can we expect you back in action?
I'm not going to tell anybody when I'm coming back. I will be at 100% though when I do come back, because I'm not going to give anybody an excuse or make myself vulnerable out there. And I only compete at 100%.
And Kara here she's from the smallest town of Minnesota, and she takes a lot of pride in whooping butt in this ring.
Well, and the deal is when you think of Thief River Falls, I think of this as a small town to some of the towns that I've performed in. But she is from the smallest of the small, which is probably just like her and a couple chickens. That would be the population, I think.
It might be north of here. You know, we'll have to ask her where that town is.
I mean, I did drive through a town that I believe the population was 86. It was like Bijou or something like that. Is that what it is? Did I say it right?
Be.
I don't know if I said it right. No, she can't.
But Kara, she is strong enough to handle Kyle Pro. She grew up on a farm, all right?
She's tough.
She is more than capable of handling Kyle Pro.
Well, yeah, she's definitely handled like farm animals, cows, sheep. So she's used to all of it. So, I mean, this is kind of naturally right up her alley. And a lot of very successful pro wrestlers have all done farm work. That's very true.
And can you offer us any insight here on the missing piece, Kyle Pro?
All right, so I've known Kyle Pro for quite a while. I've had matches against Kyle Pro. Kyle Pro has definitely turned a corner, I think, with a little bit. He used to try and embrace the people a lot more. He doesn't care about the people anymore. The missing piece, he has found his missing piece, and it's all about winning. It's all about championships. I think he's doing a great job in both. And this might be the start of seeing a big shift in Kyle Pro being at the top of the card.
Well, as you mentioned, a big shift in Kyle Pro, and if he does win this, he'll move on to the Destination Invitational, and that is a chance to really stamp your legacy and make a name for yourself here.
Absolutely. Winning a match is always huge, but winning the Invitational, getting that cup, that's big. People remember that, especially for the second one only in the company's history. But quite frankly, if I had to pick somebody, Lore's getting that one.
A lot on the line here this evening as Kara, she's calling her move a hip toss.
Whoop. She's hanging on. I don't think Kyle Pro has really ever had to compete with somebody with the skill, the knowledge, the ability to just lure somebody in that free range Kara's been doing. Oh,
picking Kara up here. Kara's back to her feet.
Do-si-do
for a do-si-do, and the crowd here loves it.
Because they're all stupid. And that is one heck of a do-si-do.
And right now, I mean,
I'm dizzy.
I'm dizzy watching that. I wonder what Kyle Pro feels like.
Oh,
Stumbling over there. He doesn't know where he's at. And a big arm drag.
That was a boot scoop boogie right there.
And another one, and now Kara getting her offense rolling.
Yeah, the thunder rolls on in. That was a Garth Brooks reference.
Running bulldog there.
And he just slammed him face first. It might break his heart, his achy, breaky heart. That's Billy Ray Cyrus.
You a avid listener of country music?
Just 90s country. That's
Just
all
90s.
I can stand. I'm from Detroit Lakes. We Fest ruined it for me.
As the crowd getting behind Free Range Kara here, she is a crowd favorite in Destination Pro.
Oh, I can't deny that. She is pretty much beloved everywhere she goes. Oh.
And Kyle Pro cannot lift Kara up.
Well, you can see how she
back
shifted.
to her feet.
She's doing a great job. She's a very good defensive wrestler, absolutely. But Kyle Pro is a very good offensive wrestler, and he is staying in control of this match.
Kyle Pro sizing up Kara here, picks her up and slams her. And Kara is noticeably rocked, trying to fight back into this one. And a boot stomp.
She's taking a beating.
To her head there.
We talked about how tough she is. She's taking a beating, that's for sure.
So if you're Kara, how do you get back into this against an opponent like Kyle Pro?
Well, I think the biggest thing is what we know from Kara is you're going to have to take every opportunity to find an opening. And right now, while it looks like Kyle Pro's in control, we know that you cannot count Kara out.
A stomp, and Kyle Pro now targeting that hand, being very particular in his strikes, but maybe giving Kara a little bit too much breathing room here. He's got to stay on it.
Right now, if that hand stays injured, she will not be able to artificially inseminate a cow. That is for sure. You need both your hands to do that, especially if you're going to get up there deep enough.
And a big stomp there right to the spine of Kara. And right now, Kara's in a compromising position here.
It's picking her apart.
And the disrespect shown by Kyle Pro there to Free Range Kara with the pinning attempts just with his boot.
The idea that he is trying to add insult to injury on this one is absolutely kind of in that new mind shift that we have. But if I had to shift a little bit, let me talk about our referee here, James Durden. When he was in high school, he was a tenor saxophone first chair, and he was also a part of the game show Nick Arcade, but they never aired. It was almost like a death match, or a dark match, not a death match. A death match Nick Arcade would have been crazy. But he's currently undefeated, but he's never had a match. Interesting.
Wow, interesting. Yeah. I had no idea we were in the presence of a celebrity.
I didn't either, but you know what? That's what you come to expect at these shows.
And right now, Kyle Pro, just from the beginning of this match, no respect shown to Free Range Kara. It was the tossing of the T-shirt that started it. And I'm telling you this right now, if he's not going to show any respect to Free Range Kara, that might come back to bite him.
And I know this full. I've learned my lesson when I was younger. You get too concerned with what's going on with what they're saying. You let your guard down. Look at this. This crowd is coming alive for Kara.
Listen to the crowd here at Destination Pro. Kara's back to her feet.
And I don't want Kyle to make the same mistakes. He's got to put her away.
A big boot. And the pinning attempt. And a quick 2 count there.
It is going to take more than to put Kyle down, but at least this gives Kara a little bit of breathing room. She's been taking a beating this whole time, so she needs to get herself back into this one.
A maneuver that has worked for Kara in Destination Pro is her finisher, the submission Midwest Goodbye.
It's devastating, and it's made a lot of people tap out. I hear that she's practiced that on a lot of animals to wrangle them, to sedate them, so if it works on the animals, it's going to work on our wrestlers here, that's for sure.
Well, you know, she grew up on a farm. She grew up branding the cows, and I don't know if you know anything about that, but you got to wrestle the calf down, and you can see that in her strategy when she wrestles.
Oh, yeah. And then what you got to do is you got to take that hot poker, and then you got to put your brand right on there, which a lot of people are into nowadays, and I'm not one to judge. Are you into
comment.
branding?
You know, not particularly, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give it a shot once. Anyway. Look at that, working that arm. Oh.
And the disrespects.
Oh. I personally love it.
And he rolls up Kyle Pro.
But that's how fast it can backfire.
And a big clothesline there.
He tried to take her head off with that one. Free Range Kara was almost decapitated. Much like how they decapitate cows on the slaughter field.
Are you saying that might be a little karma for Kara?
I think after all the years of cows that they have turned into ground beef, I think it's only a matter of time who's coming back. I'm just trying to do my job. Well, I mean, you can't argue facts.
That is facts. I think they need to focus on the match and not my broadcast colleague.
I'm just trying to do a job here. You're not going to see me get involved in anything.
Oh, I know you said you were going to keep it clean tonight.
I am hurt. I got to make sure that I take my health into consideration for sure. What is he trying to go for here? If he can turn her over.
Turn her over, and there it is.
Oh.
The torque on that lower back and spine area of Kara.
You could see the pain on her face. Oh, my gosh. She might tap out. She's been making everybody tap out. She might tap out. Or she might reverse.
Kara gets out of that one.
She's creating space. That's smart. That's what she needs to do. I thought Kyle had that one. He had that cinched in deep.
Kara in the corner. A little bit of breathing room, and now the crowd's still behind Free Range Kara here.
She's definitely one of the fan favorites. That's for sure.
She's still fighting, scratching, and clawing in this match. And a big drop there.
She will absolutely fight until there's nothing left. That is for sure.
The running neck breaker from Free Range Kara, and now she's got the momentum.
This is what Kyle needed to prevent early.
And now the strength and a running forearm there.
She's got Kyle rocking here.
Big uppercut in the corner, and Kyle Pro is rocked. He's stunned. And a running clothesline.
I've definitely felt that once or twice. Those Those kickouts are getting harder. Those counts are getting closer.
Now-
She is so close.
Now, mind you, whoever wins this needs to go wrestle in the Invitational later tonight. How much is that going to affect either of these competitors when they have to take on 5 other competitors later?
Well, it puts you at a distinct disadvantage. And the biggest thing is that I'm shocked that people who have multiple matches or are wrestling, again, potentially in tournaments or in invitationals, are not looking for speed of finishing this match.
Big right hands as these two competitors trading blows and a headbutt, and Kara still on her feet.
Not connected.
Oh!
That's it. That's it.
Wow. Free range Kara kicking out at 2, and I'm just as shocked as you are.
That was almost 3. It was almost 3. Just got it up. Don't argue with the ref. Now's not the time, Kyle. Trust me, I made that mistake. If he... Oh.
Kyle Pro sizing up free range Kara. Kara
He was going for it.
had it
Here
scouted.
it comes. Is this going to be?
Here it is. Trying to go to the Midwest goodbye.
She's got it.
Trying to get it locked in. She's got it locked in.
There she's
There
got
it
it.
is.
There she's got it.
The Midwest goodbye.
Is he too close? Those long legs. He
He
taps.
taps. He taps. Free range Kara will move on
She advances.
to the Destination Invitational later tonight with the Midwest goodbye.
Come on! Why did I lose to Karen? I did not tap out from her damn octopus chicken tangling submission. I don't know. I did not tap out. I swear. Who? This ain't over. I promise you, I'll be back, and someone is gonna pay because I am the pro that runs the show.
Hooey! Boy, didn't I tell you? Kyle Pro, had to send you home with that Midwest goodbye. Hope it didn't hurt too much, but I had to get myself into that Destination Invitational. So, I got 5 more men to beat tonight. Hope to send some more home with the Midwest goodbye and walk away with that trophy.